You support your colleagues by talking to them first, and if they have any dilemmas, if I can't sort it, then I'd go to my senior manager in charge or my matron and just make sure that you're there for them, really.
It's little things like just making someone else a cup of tea if you're having a cup of tea, making time to listen and have a bit of a chat. And quite a few of us arrive sort of 10-15 minutes earlier than we actually need to, and I think that's really nice because it just facilitates a little bit of time for how was your weekend and helping each other. We're quite good as a team at sort of remembering things like birthdays and celebrating things for people. We have some like team lunches and things.
When we have a lot of bank staff and we have a lot of new starters come into the department, because I've been there 13 years, I know what it's like when you're new. Even a simple thing like a prescription, an FP10, you don't know it. It's to help that person into getting them through their journey, because that's how I started.
Helping with clinics, that's going to get notes or doing somebody's height and blood pressure for that colleague.
If you're a HCA or MCA, you do have a support worker you can call up, email, and they will come to you or you go to them.
They're fantastic. They help if you have problems on the ward. It could be you've maybe lost somebody and you're grieving, because you do grieve. That's completely normal. You can go to them, get a bit of pastoral care, have a talk to them. They can guide you with a care certificate if you're finding that difficult. I think they're a really good support network, because what they do is then can take it to senior nurses. You don't know if there's a problem until somebody says about it, and once you've spoken about the problem, then it can be fixed.
You can also talk to your line managers or your main managers. They're always willing to open up and have a chat with you.
We just talk to each other. I'll go to my matron, I'll go to my friends, and we just express to each other how we feel, and through that we guide each other through.
I know I've got lots of support, whether it's my ward manager, I know she's always there, and our sisters in charge on the ward, they're amazing. You know that you can go to them with any issues that you might have, and they'll always sort of tell you to go take 5 minutes, have a break, get a cup of tea, calm yourself down.
Something that makes me come back the next day is just the compassion I have for people, just knowing that some days aren't going to go as smoothly as others, but it is important to come back, because you make a difference every day you walk in through those double doors, and just putting a smile on people's face means more than anything.
My incredible work team. I've worked here since I was 18. They're all like family to me, and they make a real difference.
My colleagues, yeah, they bring me back. Usually after a hard shift, we'll all sort of get together at the end of the day. We'll talk about it, have a moan, and you'll always go home smiling. Always, yeah.
It is for me, knowing that we're all in it together, and that sense of team. I really feel a strong sense of belonging, and yesterday can be put behind you, and that we'll all pull together to make it better.
In the NHS, you do feel like all your colleagues are there for you, and you all help each other. And when you have a really good team, it really helps in a situation where it's an emergency. We have training, it's called prompt training, and that teaches you to manage the situation. If it's an emergency, that you all get together and you all help each other.
Everyone needs to be valued, no matter who you are or what you do in the trust. I've been very valued. I do a lot of bereavement care with families, and I was recently nominated for an award by the Mariposa Trust charity, and I was awarded the Community Award around baby loss. I felt overwhelmed, very, very proud for the work that I've done, and very humble, because every patient that you see during bereavement care is a special journey, and to be part of that journey is very humbling and overwhelming.
Together.
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 Together we thrive.